Hello! Hello, world. How's it going? I just got back from... I wouldn't call it a vacation. Just like I was out of town for the weekend, so... Sort of like that, in a way. First time watching this guy's live stream. Seeing his permadeath vids, though. Pretty litty. Yeah, pretty good. How's it going, Naomi? Pacific Ocean, how's it going? Yeah, so I'm starting on face cam real quick. I usually don't. My shirt's glitching through the green screen. I got my Runaway Guys Coliseum shirt that came in, so wanted to wear it anyway, despite the green screen the green screen glitches. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm very energized, I think. I'm very refreshed. I spent a day unplugged from YouTube, and I'm ready. I'm ready to get back into it. That's for sure. I'm working on a Pyro 101 video right now. I'm working on the next Pyro 101 episode right now. I watched your first video of the series when it first came out, but I'm finally getting caught up with it today. Nice to hear. It's been chugging. It's been chugging along somehow. How's it going, Braith? Sold Azteca in the last few days in the middle of Chrysalis. Dude, that sucks. I have a Myth in Chrysalis right now, and it makes me just not want to play the game, because I just don't like it. I don't like that world. It's so slow. Should I finish Azteca or start a new character? Depends how I feel. Do you think you'll finish your character? If you start a new one, would you ever go back to the old one? Glad Kid Stream just found your channel. Cool. Cool. Glad to see you, Ryan. Oh, I don't know, I have my voice just now. Aztec is my favorite world by far. There's reasons to like it. You know, let me actually start loading up Wizard 101. Maybe that'd be a good idea. That's what this fucking stream is. Maybe that would be a good place to start. I was reading chat, my bad. I have a... And I had caps lock on, so I put my password in again. You kidding me? I'm assuming by that dungeon you mean Mirror Lake, and yeah, it is really bad. After you hopefully complete both of whatever series, the permadeaths, do you have any other games planned? I don't know. We'll see what happens. First off, my camera just lost focus for a second. But first off, I appreciate the confidence that I will finish either of them. I don't think I will in terms of like actually surviving, if that makes sense. I think even Mirror Lake is where I initially anticipated this run would probably end. You know what I'm saying? That was my guess. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? There's gonna be some extra green screen clutter, but I'm gonna fucking... I just saw a piece of my tooth dissolve, and that's how you know the similarity's too high. There's a balanced boss as a Zafaria named Belk. There's no way you're beating him solo. I think I could probably beat him solo. I think the first Bellic, I'm gonna probably whoop his ass. Once you get to Azteca Bellic, the second one where he has a minion that takes off all the dots on him, that's when it gets pretty brutal. If you're able to solo Twin Giants, shout out to you. I don't think I ever did that. I tried to do it on my Myth and failed miserably, so... I think people say about Bellic, I actually made a short about Bellic being like, this is the toughest boss in Wizard 101 ever, and people got really mad about it. Well, not people, like a very small vocal minority of commenters were like, actually, Bellic isn't the toughest boss, it's actually what, and it's like, yeah, he's not, it's just hyperbole, so you click on the video. But like, when you get to him for the first time, I think every player gets their ass whipped by him because they don't know what his cheat is, and his cheat's like the first one that's really good of any character. So I understand why people kind of get the mental image of Bellic. He's like the most notorious tough boss, you know what I'm saying? Yo, look at how bad. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I mean, watch Ferric videos, I guess. I don't know. All right. Enough of these shenanigans, though. Wizard 101's loaded. We've officially landed. And by that, I mean... Actually, no, I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick a realm so nobody follows me, and then I'll put it back on the screen. The Fire Elf strat is the basic. I think if you put, like, Link or Power Link on there, then you're cooking. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about you passing Zafaria. I'm not worried about 99% of Zafaria. I'm worried about the final dungeon, but... everything other than that, I'm not like, I'll figure it out probably. If I do my homework like I've been doing about bosses and don't get like... what would be the word? Don't get too confident that I can just win without looking at shit. I'm gonna turn my volume up just a bit. I'll have my music volume off too, because I always fucking do that. It's pip efficient. Yeah. Yeah, regular Link is good. If you're Fire, I would just go Power Link, because fuck it, why not? But just me, though. I wouldn't consider myself an authority on this game, like, to the nth degree that many others are. I mean, I kind of have to, because I made that whole video, like, last year. I wouldn't consider myself a modern-day authority on this game, I guess is a better way to put it. Maybe, like, a year or two ago, I would consider myself an authority on this game. That's why I haven't made a Witcher 101 tier list. This is a little bit loud. That's why I haven't made a Witcher 101 updated tier list, because I don't consider myself an authority on the game anymore.
Zafaria can be our wonderful.
Just between you and me, chat, we can have a little secret together. This is between you and me.
Who are you?
I ain't even start Novus yet. I didn't start Novus yet. I predicted I would lose at Mirror Lake, Evelyn, so that's probably where I would still predict. But if not there... The Jabberwocky's pretty crazy. And then from there, Shibalba. Those are my three, like, I'm probably going to lose. The final dungeon of Avalon, if we make it through Zafaria, is pretty easy. But the Jabberwock, and then after that, the other big one would probably be Shibalba, where it gets pretty crazy, but... And we'll just go from there. I think it's actually pretty doable. All these places are doable. It's just, it's a toss-up between how well I play and how lucky I get. How long are you streaming today? A couple hours, probably like 2 hours. I want to get some editing done. I want to get a short done today, and I want to get more of the Pyro 101 Nuzlocke done. Let me tell you what. I'll tell you what. I don't think I have more fun making videos than I do when I make Pyro 101 Nuzlocke videos. And I think a part of it is because that game's story is so fun to tell. It's so good. Because of Wizard 101 Arc 2, the story kind of falls off a fucking cliff. But... I don't need all this shit. Let me redo my deck. I'm going to go into thinking mode for a sec. Yeah, it's probably fine. Tell me the volume's messed up, by the way. If it is, I'll fix it. Do you see a lot of other players? No, that's why I don't make the videos very often, is because there's no audience to watch them. Nobody likes Pirate. That's just, like, well, people like Pirate, but they don't like playing it because nobody plays it. How many times have you beaten it? 0 times. I've gotten decently close, but I've never beaten it. But it's up to where I've gotten, it's really good. And I have heard the rumblings that Marleybone in Pyro 101 is the best world out of both games combined. I've heard the rumblings. And I want to see if that's true. No, it's hell empty. It's not the fault of the game. The game, I think, is very good. It's the fault of the company that refused to update. Yeah, it is Earthquake time. It is Earthquake time. I was watching the Atomplex, I believe is how you say that. And they were doing the They made like an entire fan world of Darkmoor, and it looked fucking awesome. It looked fucking cool. I was thinking about it, I'm like, damn, bro, the developers could just like copy paste, like they gotta like get the Adam Plex guys on the force. They didn't get him in the squad. 50 viewers, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's such a nice day today. The weather's so nice by me today. I'm finally getting that I guess the better way to put it is I'm finally getting out of like the Midwest winter. Which is like October to God knows, like, I don't know, March. Oh, I fucking hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this spell and I hate this game. I hate this spell and I hate this game so much. This is worse than Earthquake because I also lose all of my pips. So I might have to heal and then hit. I'll be real. Myth minions are terrifying. Wait, I didn't lose my pips? No, there they go. Alright. And that's why going second sucks, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, no joke, it could be. Literally, if I just get unlucky with myth imps, yeah, I could just get cooked, and there's nothing I can do, right? Yeah, Dispel's crazy. And for whatever reason, there's all, like, I feel like life and death only have to do with the problem because Myth Imp is the only time enemies ever use anything Dispel related ever in a million years. So now I'm just gonna wait, I'm just gonna heal because I'm gonna play it safe because I'm a baby. And that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, it depends on what this guy does because he could just Myth Imp if he has 5 pips. Yeah, he actually just could Myth Imp, so maybe it's a bit... Instead, I'm gonna wait. Because he could Myth Imp. And maybe we'll just bolt you Mungo Frog and I'll have the green light. No, we can't be that lucky. There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. Just use a natural attack. I'm just stacking pips for Tempest and getting just... Or like Judgment or something. Is there even a balance to spell? I don't think there is. No, wait, yeah, there is. I don't know. I've never played balance. I'm just gonna hope this guy uses anything but what I think he's about to use. Okay, thank God. Daddy's home. Humungo Frog's here. The most handsome spell. Yeah, I'm not doing Bellic today, no. I will do him live. But I will not do him today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do more long-form videos. And by long-form, I don't mean like 30 minutes. It's probably gonna be like 20 minutes. I think the way I described it in the poll that I did earlier was that I wanted to... I think the time range I'm shooting for is like 18 to like 25 minutes. Give or take. But I was thinking about it, and I got a comment on that poll that was very interesting. And I don't think it was meant to, but it spiraled me into thought that I think will improve my content in the future. That's all I'll say. It was a comment, and it was... I'll get into a fight real quick, and I'll explain it, but... It's hard to multitask. But... It was a comment being like, yeah, the newer videos feel like empty, or like there's something missing. And I was like, well, what makes a video empty? Is it just that I add an extra fight in and an extra scripted part in, and then it gets to like 15 to 20 minutes, and then it's not empty anymore, or is there something more to it than that? And I think to a degree, that's kind of true. Because I got too into the sauce of wanting to grow my channel, grow my analytics, which is obviously what I have to do. It's my job to grow my channel, grow my analytics. But I think I also have to get a little bit more creative with it and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? My problem with the story in Arc 2 is it's so shit that it's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard to tell it in a coherent manner, but I'll figure it out. Celestia 2, I think it was a combination of like it takes a really long time to make videos, and also the fact that the lore just gets worse in Arc 2. Celestia especially, man, it's rough out here. I'm putting extra blade on, by the way, just in case this guy imps. You never know. Can I be real, too? I'm not a lore guy. With Wizard 101, I'm not a lore guy. That's mad black Air Force energy. He got Dylan Brooks energy or something. Yeah, maybe. Anybody follow basketball? This is a shot in the dark. This is a shot in the dark. Anybody follow basketball? The Azteca Chrysalis debate is crazy. I think I can see both ways. I think Azteca's pacing is putrid, but I think, oh man. Chrysalis has its problems. I think the way Chrysalis ended kind of sucked. Where Morganth just falls through like the floor in like a sitcom. Like that shit is so funny. Like that's what we built up to for like 1 million quests. For Basketball, that's fair. He's good at Overwatch. Great at Moira. NBA's crazy right now. Anybody watch them play and stay? I won't talk about it too much. Oh man, the Cavs got a tough first round. Yeah, 70% of Celestia wasn't shown because it just was fucking boring. I'll level with you. That world is boring. Nuggets, man. Bet you ain't a fan of the MVP debate. I've given up on the Bulls. They're playing decent, but I've given up on the Bulls. The Pat Beverly effect is going crazy, though. I'll do some longer ones. If y'all don't care about it taking longer, that's fine. I'm probably going to do like 2 a month. Yeah, I'll probably do Waterworks. I don't know when I'll do it, but I'll do it at some point. I should really read this. I have to write a synopsis about this later.
You are looking for the class of student? Sorry, you don't know anything about
Bev over LeBlop. Oh man, when he too smalled LeBron after, I forget what he did over him. He got something over him, but
you spoke to
that was mad funny.
I heard that you
The Pat Bev effect is crazy in Chicago. I think I would love to see LeBron win. You do Waterworks right near the beginning? Oh, it's because you probably do. Yeah. I did Winter Tusk, I did Winter Tusk after Celestia, so by the time I did Celestia at like level 47 or like 46. Rescue students as the entire world. Awesome. All right.
why do you bother me? I have no
Cleveland's economy is based around LeBron, the jersey sales. Yeah. There's a reason LA's Instagram almost.
we will read the whole
LA's Instagram like entirely only posts like LeBron James, like the LA Lakers, not the town or city.
Hey, who are you? Yes, I gave permission. That's about. Where would you get a map? Very well done.
B, how's it going? Good to see ya.
Open the dormitory. I will give you
I gotta get more member emotes, man. I'm slacking. The issue is I'm fucking broke because I have to pay taxes this month. And when you're a YouTuber, you're technically an independent contractor, and that means you have to pay money to the government on tax day, which is not fun. I had oh my god, when I got, I spent like 3 or 4 hours on my fucking taxes yesterday. Good luck with a run, thank you. Rabs MC, yeah, Rabs MC, that's right. I couldn't tell if that was a C or an E because I have poor eyesight and vision.
Don't eat me. Please don't eat me.
Holy shit, it's one of the already?
must collect flesh.
They gotta make, I'm gonna say it, they gotta make that enemy, like the big beetle enemy, like a plush. I think it would sell. I'm gonna look this guy up though. Let's get his stats. Get his profile. What's his name again? Goliath? What the fuck is that? Goliath Ramatra? What the? They made that really hard to Google. Alright, he's just a storm guy. He's got storm spells. He's got health. I mean, come on. We all know how this goes. Celestia conceptually is really cool, too. I think that's what makes it even worse of a blunder, in my opinion. I don't know why I said that so weird. I was going to say opinion, but I backed out last second, so I was like, that's not very funny. But I couldn't do it. I just ended up being even more botched. Rematch from Overwatch 2? Yeah, man. Overwatch 2 new seasons drop. I'm excited to play it. I wouldn't do the thing where I say I'll grind it and then like play 2 ranked games and then never play it again. But it looks really fun. It looks fun. That's what I'll say. I've been an Overwatch guy for a while, so. Even in the dark ages, I was still cooking. I was still cooking in gold. I think Celestia is not the worst role, but it's not the best. I think it's, for me, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, most things are subjective. I think the writing in Celestia isn't subjective, it's just dog water, and that's just facts. But Celestia is, like, so fucking mid. And if you like it, it's fine. Shouts out. It's still, I think it's one of the most fun worlds of Arc 2, if that's any consolation. Best of the worst, so to speak. How's this look? Does this look good? I think this looks pretty good. What's in my TC deck here? My treasure card deck, as they say. Azteca has a lot of fun stuff in it. Azteca to me is like, you know, like your friend is trying to sell you on like Naruto or something, and they're like, yeah, bro, once you get to episode 100, it gets really good. That's like what Azteca is of Wizard 101 Worlds. And it's true, once you get to quest 100, it gets really good. But you have to go through all that other shit first. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm fighting a beetle man. It's the beetle man. The Goliath. Oh, not the wild bull! It hit high end! What a way to start this one off, huh? The shield's up at least. Although I'm a little bit... Nah, I'm just gonna blade. It'll be fine. If I can get a Forest Lord off and kill the minion, that's fine. That's fine. He's blading his boss. That's just an idea. He's fizzling. That's also an idea. Not a good one, though. Not a good one, though. It's a good question. Depends if it's my balls or someone else's, right? Because if it's mine, I'd rather, like, you know, not have that shit. I'd rather not have sweaty-ass balls, you know what I'm saying? I feel that's a pretty easy question to answer. I'm going to shield again because I don't have an enchant. I need an enchant bad. One Piece is goated. Love One Piece. It's probably my favorite anime all time right now. That crit sucks. They're taking me for a ride right now. I'm just going to say it. They're turning me out right now. The Goliath Beetle and his minion, they're cooking. Forgot it was Tuesday. Welcome, Bree. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And now he storms it. Dude, these guys are... And they're critting the Stormzillas, too. It's not fun out here. It's not fun out here. I'm not having fun right now. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? It's alright, though, because they're out of pips. The shield's going to be up. So if I can find an enchant with this hand... Let him cook. I'm cooking. Daddy's home. If this crits... If this crits... And it goes through... Then this might just do it. Life School. Life School and Winter Tusk, this is just fucked up. Once you get Forest Lord, this game, bro. This game. Who would win, Luffy or LeBaby? That's I think Luffy would win, but LeBaby would get like the refs to call a foul on Luffy, and he would get, you know, he'd lose the Davy back fight. And then LeBron would take Zoro, and then he would start fucking cooking for the Lakers. Oh, hold on, I need to take a screenshot of this. For editing purposes. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I just need to take. I just had to get in there and cook. Buggy, easy dubs. You get the cross guild on the scene, it's over. It's Jover. I'll tell you, I had a... This morning, I was fucking on my phone in bed, as I do so often when I wake up. I was just fucking scrolling through Instagram Reels, and it was only Family Guy shorts. I'll tell you what, I had my most, like, NPC moment of all time, where I was just fucking scrolling through Instagram Reels and watching Family Guy shorts, and I was like, this show's funny. I said that, like, out loud to myself. And then a second later, I thought about it, and I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here? That shit fucking... That's great. What's wrong with me? This show is funny. Yeah, it's fucking Family Guy. Alright. We all know already. Tons of quests as Tekken Chrysalis where after fighting for your life, you find out you could have just asked for what you wanted. They do that a lot because they just like making us miserable. They're like, man, we gotta meet the 200 quest quota. What do we do? And they're like, I don't know, throw like 20 boss fights in there. And they just do that. I've actually never been a South Park guy. I've never really given it a chance or watched it. But I have watched a lot of Family Guy in my day. That's for sure. As a kid and as an adult. Spear Fang. I need the death ones, huh? Let me just, let me clean this up real quick here. I've been playing Lemuria on my ice. Actually, really fun world with a plot that I think is genuinely interesting. Second Chrysalis do in fact have more sigils than I've ever seen. Yeah, pretty much. They do have a lot. I hope a myth guy doesn't get in this fight. Not to sound rude, but like, if they myth imp or earthquake, at worst, we're in trouble. I'd rather just not deal with that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just deal with 2 Spear Fang slashers. Hash slinging. You know what was funny? I don't know if it's still around anymore. American Dad, when they had that Overwatch episode, that's crazy. Oh, both mobs count? That's crazy. Usually, Kingslaw is kind of very specific about that, but that's a fun fact of the day. And you know what? That makes this stream edutainment now. I'm changing the category. This is an edutainment stream. Like us and like Khan Academy and like Hank Green, am I right? TBH, I really hope you survive. The series keeps me going sometimes. LOL. Well, I'll try. That's a lot of pressure, but alright. I don't think it'll end anytime soon, if that's any consolation. I think I got another, like, couple episodes in me before Mirror Lake, and then we'll see what happens. Questing in Chrysalis right now, my balance as we speak, 4 levels. From getting Gaze of Fate. Hyped. That is hype. You're on balance? That's fucking awesome. We need more balanced players in this world. We need less Storm players on the team up, and we need more balanced players. I'll say it. I'll tell you what, when I used to grind for a Dragoon gear, and you had to do, like, the Trash Lord fight, there would always be fucking Fire and Storm Wizards bickering about who would be the hitter. And they would just throw sometimes. And I'm just there on my ice character. I'm like, okay, guys, settle down. I'll hit. And they all got mad at me, and it would go fine. I just needed my Dragoon robe, you know? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta go through some shit to get that Dragoon robe. Farming Darkmoor on my balance right now. If you're farming it in public queue, my condolences. That can't be fun. You know, it took me 5 years to get the Athame from Yevgeny. I don't even think that's an exaggeration. By the time I got to Darkmoor, I just didn't get the fucking thing for 5 years. Sometimes it's fun being the buffer. Yeah, I think balance is pretty sick. I'm always happy to see a balance in team up or a life. Those are the two where I'm like, fuck yeah. And then death too to some extent because like they can just do everything all the time forever. They can just like spam weaknesses and shit, or like jujus and plagues, and then just completely erase boss, like the enemy phase of the game. These drop rates haven't been too bad so far. Oh, from Darkmoor. I thought you were talking about this defeat and collect. I was like, this specific knowledge to know. Yeah, the Yevgeny shit is miserable. It is pure misery trying to get that thing. And the problem is that it's so good for so long. It's like 50 levels, the best of Thame. I also started playing again, Sling as a Life in Chronicles, doing permanent. That's just taking my sweet time. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Wizard 101 is a game that takes a lot of time, so hey, make it sweet. Only reason I speed through it is because it's my job. That's about it. I get paid for beating areas in a timely manner without dying. But yeah, I think you'll have fun. I think it's a fun game. For the most part. Then you get to Arc 2 and it gets a bit less fun, but no. Oh. If I was making YouTube videos, what do you think I'd be doing? Good question. I don't know. Something in the broadcasting field, probably, whether it's behind the scenes or otherwise. Because that's what my major was. So probably some that or journalism, because I'm just a guy who likes to write. I am a big fan of just... I think actually what my job would be is I would probably be an esports journalist. In a perfect world. Because I'm such a fan of consuming the storylines about players and trying to weave them and narrate them in a way that is fun for the audience. Where'd you go to college or university? For doxing purposes, I'm not going to answer. I have 7 wizards, total 6 of them, not even starting Arc 2 yet. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I was in the same boat for a while. Just try and get one up there, and then when you get bored, I don't know, it's complicated. Because the thing for me is I'd always try and sweat out one character, and then I would get bored, and then I would switch to another character. And then I would get bored of that one. Instead of switching back to the other one, I would just make another new one. And the cycle repeats. Yeah, journalism's pretty sick. The issue with it is it's fucking hard to get jobs. Hey, Mr. Fatfoot96 for the 5. As a Death Wiz and Caramel, I won't even try to get gear until Novus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Also, keep up the great content, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's sick. I'm in the same boat, by the way, on my ice character. I'm like, fuck it. I got some of the shit already. We'll just wait till Merciless and figure it out. That's where I'm at. I still have to get to Novus, and I want to very badly, but I just don't feel like playing. I don't feel like playing off the clock is the problem. What the fuck? Oh, I'm supposed to go up. That's what I get for reading chat. That's what I get. When we stop playing Witcher while going back feels off? Yeah, kind of. So I'm getting a law degree. Yeah, you get money, that's for sure. It would be very difficult. I don't think I would ever apply myself enough to learning the good law that I would be able to get a degree in any of that regard. But that's sick, though. That's a sick career path. Not easy. I mostly did a communications degree because it was easy and I could do YouTube on the side until I started making money. Winning arguments for a living. Least favorite basketball player? My vote is Ben Simmons. Yeah, it's easy to hate Ben Simmons. I think it's easy to hate someone who has such incredible natural talent that squanders it. That's a tough question. I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody I just outright dislike. Luka Doncic is kind of annoying with how much he yells at refs. I'd say it's probably him. But I still don't like root against him though, you know? There's some people where I guess there's some people where they're on the floor. He's probably my least favorite, like, superstar level player, but... I mean, there's some easy answers, like Dylan Brooks. Nobody really likes Dylan Brooks. Could be next to see, need to see your ice character grind for a variety stream? Maybe. Draymond Green is pretty easy to hate, yeah. I think what Draymond brings is very funny, and I think it's valuable to the league in that way. Whereas Dylan Brooks or like, I don't know, Rudy Gobert's not a bad option either, considering he just tanked his fucking team in the play-ins by punching a guy on the bench. Oh my god, dude! If you're a Timberwolves fan, if you know anybody who's a Timberwolves fan, keep an eye on them. They're going through some dark times. Luka is literally crazy talented. It's hard not to like him. That is very true, and it makes me sad to see him like. You already got the crafting badge from Zafaria? No, I'll get to it at some point. I think Shaq's least favorite player. It's that or it's fuck. Oh, I'm blanking on a really obvious Steve Nash. Those are the two. No, is the crafting Zafaria badge hard? I don't remember. I do not remember. All I remember is Dragon Spires being just ludicrous. You know what's underrated? Tims are before I get to that, Tims are trash. Rudy Gobert should have retired way sooner. He's had a rough season. He was really good in the Olympics. He could be the best in the league right now. I mean, that one game he had against New York, where he hit the missed free throw into like a fucking 2-point player and one. I don't remember what it was, but it was nuts. Hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good. And in transition, using the pretty good topic here. You know what I love about when the weather gets warmer? It's like an underrated thing. Just drinking something cold and it feeling refreshing. Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying. Who do you think Victor... I'm not a basketball analyst. And no, I've also not fought Bellic yet. I'm not an analyst. It's all conjecture, but... Jimmy High Roller made a good video on, like, people over the height of 7 foot, like, 2 or 3 being incredibly injury prone, so... If he can avoid injuries, he'll be generational, I think. Most entertaining WizTuber for real? I think it's a nice thing to say. I don't know if that's true. I don't watch a lot of Wizard101 on YouTube. I also do think content and what makes good content is subjective, but I appreciate that you think that. I think it's very sweet to say. Thank you. Where's a good place to farm Amber? Now, I know I said I wasn't a basketball expert. I'm not a Wizard101 expert either, despite the popular belief. I don't know exactly where I would farm it, but... Oh, wait, there was that one guy. Back when I used to farm Amber, it was in Mount Olympus. It was that one, like, hidden boss in Mount Olympus. But... What was his name? I don't remember. It was one of the Mount Olympus bosses. Cronus. Yeah, it was Cronus and Tartarus. That was what I'm thinking of. Thank you, Chowder. You just saved me. You just saved me. So you see questions Zafaria? Hey, we're chilling. I don't think it'll be very hard. If you're here for the high stakes and the tension, wait till I get to Bellic and I stream that. Right now, there's not gonna be much of that. We're just chilling. We're just hanging around. I'm just shooting the shit with chat pretty much. And I could die, but it's unlikely. It's pretty much a turnover, isn't it? I just want to make it clear I'm neither of those things. I'm not an expert or a basketball analyst. I'll say that. I really only got super into basketball like this year. I watched it a bit in high school, like towards the end of high school, when I got more into sports and whatnot, but now I've just been fucking in. I've been, ever since this season specific, I don't know why, but I've just been in. I think no other sport has the kind of drama that between players like basketball has. Like, what other sport is a guy gonna, like, lose a regular season game right before postseason, fucking punch the wall with his hand and break it and tank his team? That doesn't happen anywhere else. That shit is crazy. I've been trying to get into baseball, too. I have been, yeah, it's a turnover. I've been enjoying, I was watching a Cubs game yesterday, because my family is very into the Cubs, so. I've been enjoying it. I enjoyed it. It was a good game. 2-2. I went to extra innings in the 10th. It was just fun to watch. It was just fun to watch. Sports are just fun to watch. And it took me a while in life to get to that point. UFC? No, I have not watched much of the UFC. I know, like, the tiniest, like, as little as possible as you can know of the UFC. Actually, Peter, what you're talking about, baseball as a whole getting a lot of changes, that's the reason I've got more into it. Like, the pitching, I used to not be able to just sit and watch it because of all the frequent pauses and, not timeouts, but just how long pitchers could stall between pitches. But with the pitch clock, it just goes, and it flows really well as a spectator sport now compared to how it was even just like a couple years ago. So that's what's helping me get into it. Halfway life is giving me... I mean, it'll be fine. Listen, it'll be fine. Against minion fights, I know what I won't say that I know what I'm doing, but I have a general idea of when I'll be fine and when I should start panicking. You know what I'm saying?
You retrieved all the goods?
Dang right, all of them, every single one.
Speak to Inyanga White Stripes. Tell him you got permission
All right,
from
that
Orchard
one
House.
sentence just summed up everything in the story. I just needed to get permission from 3 guys, and then I gotta take notes here, like I'm in class. Even though I didn't take notes in class. Well, I did it in college. In philosophy, my philosophy class, I took notes.
Jumbo, I can see a... Professor Umlilo-san, go now and speak to the gate guard, Nathan Bluntooth. He will tell you
Good
what
artist.
Zizi Redman.
I love when they make like the names really blatantly obvious. We're about to get to the guy named like Tisk Tisk Snake Tongue or something. It's like, huh, I wonder if this guy could be lying to us. Like, yeah.
The council's
I love when they do. I think it's mad funny. There he is, Tick Tick Snake Tongue.
and everything. If anyone can find your guide, he can.
Bellic, I think, is Stone Town. If you had gotten another school, it's not death. How far do you think you would have made it? I don't know. It really depends. It really depends.
Greetings, wizard. You look as though you've lost something.
Think a Leviathan could end the run? Probably not one. Maybe a couple.
I am thrilled.
Been playing college is a tough. I imagine that is a tough adjustment. Yeah, especially for pitchers. What's this guy just say?
My desire to help
Oh, he's
you
just
find
telling
your
us to do the thing.
missing
All right.
students.
I gotta stop skipping dialogue here.
And tell me what you find.
It looks like a whirlwind blew through this place, turning it upside down. But there's no sign of a guide here.
But I think if I was, it really depends. I think if I was like Fire or Storm, I probably would have not made it past Celestia. If I was Myth and up, maybe. Balance is also questionable. Well, obviously you saw my fucking balance run went in the first episode where I got fucking domed, obliterated by General Achilles. So, yeah, probably not good if I didn't get one of like I think the big three. The big 3 of schools are like, in terms of soloing, Death and Life are, well, Death's in a tier of its own, then Life's a tier below that, and then Ice a tier below that, and they're all in their own tiers. And then after that's the rest. Did I miss much? No. No. Chase, if memory serves, you're I think the guy who was asking if I was going to continue the Pirate 101 series, and you'll be happy to know I'm working on the next episode of that right now. It'll be out by the end of this week, hopefully. So... that's still going. I don't know how frequently I'll upload it, but I do want to keep doing it because I think it's just a lot of fun to make them, despite the lack of audience. Thornpaw, how's my deck looking? We're chilling. Get in there. Poggers, yeah, there you go. Again, don't know how frequent I'll be making it, but... I think my rule of thumb, mine knows like a time going to be uploaded. Yeah, I'm working on again the second part of it right now. This is a part that wasn't streamed. This is a part I recorded like months ago, but I'm now putting it into a video and then making it. But I think the draw of the Pirate 101 series actually isn't the gameplay. I think the draw of it is the story, because I think the story of Pirate 101 is just so good compared to Wiz. Like, it blows Wiz out the fucking water. Which game do you think would be harder for permadeath? I don't know. I think Wiz, because there's so many more fights. But neither is easy, certainly. The way I think I structured the Pyro 101 one in a way that makes it easier for me to play. And also makes it just more fun for me to play. But I think Pyro 101 and how that game works makes it way easier to do that. Because with Wizard 101, there's not much stakes. Like, I don't know. It's I lost my train of thought. I just read chat and lost it. I'm not the best with attention spans. Never have been, never will be. But Pyro 101's a good game. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's fun. If they just, honestly, I don't know. I guess they can't make it free because it makes literally no money then. Oh, Valencia Part 2. Yeah, we don't talk. Are you gonna use doubloons? I don't know. I haven't really made the. I haven't had to use them yet, so I haven't made the decision. Maybe, maybe not. That's. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'll make that call in the future. Once you learn the team heals, you're golden. Hopefully. Who knows? Oh, you need to team up to use doubloons? I didn't know that. So yeah, no worries. There's not even people to team up with in Pyro 101 anyway, so we're actually chilling. Even if I wanted to. Any interest in doing a Path Warlord type series? When I get to max level, I think I might. I think the way I would structure it, though, would be a lot less of, like, an edited thing and more as, like, a... I think the best comparison I could make, and I don't think anybody's probably going to get it, but the best comparison I can make to what I want to do with it is just do, like, a Germa 985 old-school TF2 commentary style of video with PvP. Like, it would be a post-commentary, like, of fights, and then sort of just talking about the thought process behind it as opposed to doing it in the moment. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's sort of what I would want to do. I think it would be the most fun and engaging for me to do it, but a Path to Warlord type thing would be fun. Because the thing is, too, is I would literally be starting from zero. Because I know absolutely nothing about Wiz PvP anymore. I used to know a decent chunk, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but I know nothing now. Absolutely nothing. Thanks for giving the doubloons explanation. That saved me a question. Doesn't take your turn to eat. Yeah, it doesn't. They're really good. They're really good. Especially if you get them, like, pay-to-win doubloons. Shoot. I had a few of them on one of my characters because I bought crowns to, I bought crowns because I wanted to get characters from one of the Grizzline packs when they did, like, the super epic mega one that gives you companions. I didn't get any. Have you ever completed Pyro 101? No. I have made it through Mushu. That's as far as I've gotten. So not very far. I mean, about over halfway, but... PvP changed. Literally everything Rochambeau passed, you lost me. I took a pretty big break from this game. Literally, I think when I came back was when I started making YouTube videos about it again. Gotta go to work, chill stream. We'll be back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hope the work event goes well. Hope to see you back. Critique. I believe that's how you pronounce that. If I'm getting that wrong, that's on me.
Enough, wizard. You are fierce. But why are you attacking us? Go take your
Yeah, companions are really the only reason I open packs, to be honest. Because I just want more fun little guys to experiment with. Just got out of class. What's up? Drap, how's it going? How's it going? You know, I will say, the transition from college to high school is so fucking nice. Because in high school, man, oh my god. They work you like a dog in high school. Do I have a big farm in this character? No, I have a big farm in one of my other characters. My fire character, I've retired from leveling, and he's just a gardener now. That's what he does. He has the energy gear on, and he farms couch potatoes and EMPs for a living. Oh, there's the well. Just wanted the perma mount from the one leg. Gonna be lurking for the most part. Hey, lurking is still cool. That's the thing. I appreciate a lurker very much, so I appreciate it. Even popping in to say one chat message is pretty sick. I'll tell you what, the Winter Tusk ones actually were, yeah. But for most boss fights, they're not that intense.
This will give us go.
That's my headcanon AC, is because he fucking, like, you know, he was the original character I played on with my friends in high school. He beat Darkmoor. He did the whole thing. He beat Morganth, he beat Darkmoor, and now he's retired forever on the Red Barn farm. And that's it.
Outsider.
Oh, I didn't mean to accept that, but I'll do it later, maybe. Who knows? Hello, young man. Do I have to get my snipping tool out for a Polaroid to capture?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the group.
Yodi Land is crazy.
Miss Susie Redband brought us out. I saw a neat little cave. I tried to
That's
head back,
funny.
but I got, if you point me in the right direction, I think I can make it back.
Celestial Stream was pretty good. I mean, actually, no, it wasn't. Because those bosses were just too damn easy. The birthday freebies in Pirate 101. You know what actually kept me alive in Pirate 101 is, like, when you can play during the holidays and they have all the gifts everywhere that are full of, like, week-long tent mounts. I would just, like, camp one of the realms for an hour, and that's my fill for the year. I do have a permanent mount, though, so... I forgot I had a permanent mount. I actually had to dig through my old characters to get them. Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Cake and ice cream is on its way. Finzo Twitch. 18's a big one. I will say. Actually, it's not that big, but it's... I guess 21's a big one, but... Depends where you live. I keep hesitating to take college classes, mainly because I don't feel like bothering my parents. That's the tough part. That is tough. I have a lot of friends in similar situations where they have either parents that are struggling or they themselves are struggling financially to make it through, and that's why I do somewhat loathe the U.S. education system. Because your background kind of and your familial situation, literally RNG, determines what you can and can't pursue, and that's fucking lame.
Oh, you made it back without being eaten. That is a surprise. As soon as you left, I realized my mistake.
Babyface for life. I also have a quite young-looking face, although I'm also quite young. I'm like 21, but I say I still probably look like a teenager. For the most part, especially if I shave. Nothing wrong with having a baby face, though. I'm gonna say it. You get to be young for longer. That's pretty tight. Not like in the sense of, oh, I'm fucking 16 forever because you're still a fucking adult. But you get to look younger. And that's kind of cool. Hopefully that implies that in the future when you are, I don't fucking know how old. But when you're like 35, maybe you'll still have a baby face and all your friends are wrinkly and shit. That's what's tight. Take care of your skin. That damn... I moisturize like twice a day, man. It's important. Start early. I'd get more into skincare, though, Zola. Any fights you're afraid of in Zafaria? I would say Mirror Lake as a whole, that dungeon is pretty tough, and I could easily die on it. SPF, yes, SPF's important too, especially if you're outside a ton. Me, don't have to worry about that shit. You see this pale-ass skin over here? Look at that. Partly because of white lights, partly because I don't leave my home, but for the most part, yeah, take care of your skin. But back to the original topic before I got sidelined. Zafaria, Mirror Lake, Belloc maybe if I get unlucky, but nothing that I'm too scared of. Watch Face of Water. When I was in high school, I think, and it's just like a thing with teenage boys, you just fucking like don't wash your face. You know what I'm saying? Like every teenage boy goes through that phase where they just fucking, they don't give a shit about hygiene. Which is, like, makes sense. Some guys go through their whole lives without giving a shit about hygiene. I just recently started giving a shit about, like, hair care and skin care. So I'm starting to, you know, call it future-proofing. Because my thought process, these guys have no health. Why did I even bother blading? Hardest part about Mirror Lake is the ghost fight with different animals. Yeah. It's pretty hard. I don't remember most of it. It's been a while since I played it, but I remember it being difficult. That happens. I actually am surprised squishy because it's usually the other way around. Peter, that's actually, I'm in the same boat. I will say milk pattern baldness doesn't run in my family, but sometimes you can just catch a stray. So I'm trying to do my best to, especially because a part of my job, and let's face it, a part of this job is how you look matters to some extent. To some extent. In gaming, less so, but the bigger you get, the more it to some degree matters. So you gotta, I try and take care of myself best I can. That's all I'll say. That is kind of funny, because usually it's backwards. Hair grows so damn fast, balding's least my concerns. Yeah, pretty much. I'm actually a similar boat. This shit is growing like crazy, but you never know. You never know. Sometimes the Norwood Reaper will just show up and tank your shit in a couple months. Not to me personally. I think it depends on person for sure. But with the way... I would say... I don't want to put it. I gotta be careful how I word this. But I think the way that Twitch and YouTube as a whole are moving more closer... It's undeniable that it's moving closer to the mainstream, right? Like mainstream show business. Am I anywhere near that? Absolutely not. I am a microscopic niche Wizard 101 YouTuber. But if I have future aspirations of that, it does to some degree become important. Like, look at all the people at the top of that industry, like fucking like Ludwig or like Valkyrie. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it. It is an unfortunate part of show business, but it is a part of it to some degree, right? Yeah, Warm Chai, they're pretty much the same as Power Pips, but they just work for different schools. So that myth one there, I could use it as a life school power pip or a myth school power pip. It's like how a mastery amulet would work. Gotta head out. See you guys. Chase, see you around. Thanks for popping in. When I was 11, I was hit two-town content creation. When I was like 9, I forget. I was watching like Club Penguin content creators back in the day. I don't even remember any of their names, but they did exist back in 2008. It was like Club Penguin content creators and Chugga Conroy was all I watched as a young boy. Does it make Master Amulets obsolete now? Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. Basically, yeah, I would say. Oh, these guys are getting cooked. I don't even need I could be using, like, Leaf Storm for this, probably, if I really wanted to. Base Chugga Conroy. He has an amazing video. For people, I wouldn't say it's applicable to everybody. Like, if you wanted to start streaming, it's not for you, because it's not a stream-based video. But he has a video that he released for his 10-year anniversary called How to Make a Let's Play, and I was watching that this weekend while I was in the car driving home from my brother's he had like a concert thing. I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't really a concert. It was like he does like professional like opera singing and shit. And my family went down to watch it to his college, and it was very good. So I went home after that very invigorated and wanting to make. You know what I'm saying? When you watch someone else do good at something artistic and they care about it, it fucking fires me up. But yeah, Chugga Conroy, I watched his video on the car ride home of how to make a Let's Play. I watch it like probably yearly. Because to some extent, like what I'm doing now, this is a Let's Play. It is gimmicked and marketed differently, but it is a Let's Play, just a non-traditional Let's Play. And he gives you a lot of help in that regard. I still watch him too. I watched all of his Paper Mario Let's Play he just did. It was fucking amazing. It is crazy how good he is. Still. Because it's not easy to make that style of videos and still be remotely relevant on YouTube. But he's figured it out and he's doing well. And I think that speaks to the quality of what he produces. On my YouTube Mount Rushmore, I think he's probably like, of my list of YouTubers that got me into making YouTube videos, he's the guy. He is the dude. This channel would not exist if I did not watch Chugga Conroy ever in my life. I guarantee you that. He's got a new Let's Play coming up. I'm excited. I'll be first in line. Hey, this is a Chugga Conroy shirt. This is a Runaway Guys Coliseum shirt. It is Chugga Conroy adjacent. But he's definitely the guy for me. He's probably like the guy, like, of YouTubers I've watched, he's my all-time. This is my favorite, for sure. Okami Let's Play. I didn't watch that one, I'll be real. His Pikmin 2 Let's Play was... His Pikmin 2 and his Animal Crossing New Leaf. Those were the Let's Plays. I think his Animal Crossing New Leaf one in specific was, like, a legitimate technical masterclass of how to make a Let's Play really good and engaging without editing. Like, the way he was able to formulate characters around, like, fucking NPCs was fucking unbelievable. And it was convincing, too. It was just really good. I think it's fundamentally one of the best Let's Plays of all time. Maybe the best. Although it's hard to say that about somebody who is still making some of the best quality of work on YouTube still. So, I don't think anybody likes to hear that this video or this series they did years ago is their best one, but that's just how I feel. Just got here. I'm gonna lose my mind if you manage solo Belloc. I don't think I'm gonna get to Belloc today. He's like 80 quests out from here. But when I get to him, I will be streamed. So hey, pop in, whatever that is. I'm not sure when, but if you're available, he'll be there at some point. Right now, I'm just fucking killing minions and collecting their spears because defeat and collect suck, and you're here for hours. Not hours, but like 10 minutes. Super Mario Sunshine. His Sunshine one, I remember him talking about how like he was in a very dark place in his life while he made that Let's Play. I thought that was interesting. I don't know why. But I think it's cool how he's made so many people's childhoods so good. So shouts out to him. That's awesome. I don't think I'll ever stop watching that guy. As long as he makes videos, I don't think I'll ever stop. Dogman, I think the big deal of him is that I went over it a little bit earlier, but I think the reason is that everybody fights him once for the first time, and they don't know that he cheats, and they get their ass beat, which happened to me the first time I did him. And you look up his cheat, and you're like, wait, can I just like use Fire Elf on this guy? And then you do, and then he's not that bad. But I think his reputation makes sense, because a lot of people like, it's not. I don't know. Because a lot of people just have a childhood memory of getting their ass beat by him, myself included. So I think he's the most notorious Wizard 101 boss for being difficult, I would say. Whether he's I don't think that speaks to him being the most difficult, but I think he's the most notorious for being difficult. You know what I'm saying? His Luigi Galaxy Let's Play. Oh, that was good. That was good. He's just good. That's all I got. He's just good at what he does. I love his childlike whimsy and enthusiasm. I think it's awesome. But hopefully this is the last fucking fight I need to do. Because I've been hammering these guys for the last 20 minutes. Belloc solos the entire... Twin Peaks Belloc solos the entire Wizard 1-verse for sure. The Devourer, nothing compared. Nothing compared to Belloc.
Very good.
Mouster the Undying, nothing compared to Belloc.
However, while you were away, the sneaky Thornpaw tribe attacked us and stole. We preserve what we hunt by curing the meat with a mix of herbs, spices, and vinegar. Without
his vamp, you got stuck on Wisteria. Ah, that's tough. That is tough. I don't know if I would have admitted that. But I think he actually did beat me. No, it was Chester Drawers that I lost to on my ice the first time I played as a kid. So I'm in the same boat, really. I got my ass beat by that guy. Unpopular opinion, Mirage is the best world of Wizard World. My favorite is Avalon. Avalon is really good. I think a lot of people do enjoy Avalon a lot. Mirage, though? Yeah, I think that's an unpopular opinion. It is a bit emo. We all been there, though. I shopped at Hot Topic once as a teenager. Couldn't waterboard that info out of me. That was mad funny. I don't know why. Warrior cat's name I've ever seen one. Yeah, it sounds about right. Fellow life wizards, that hell yeah. I totally didn't pick. I totally picked this and didn't just spin on a wheel. What do I think about Arc 2 as a whole? It's my least favorite arc. I think also by a lot. I'm gonna say. It's not my favorite. It's just not my favorite. I don't hate it. I like most of the worlds, not all of them, but most of them. But if I had to pick a least favorite, this arc is the one. I think Zafaria is one of the most fun worlds in it, though. Well, is that even? Well, I don't know if that's true. Because I like it more than Celestia, but do I like it more than? Don't like it more than Avalon. I like it more than Azteca, and I like it more than. So yeah, I guess like the second best. I'm an Ice Wizard main initially, yeah. Although you probably also, I also probably shouldn't have. It's also information you probably would have to get waterboarded out of you. Life is fun, I will say. I would say, if you make a Life Wizard, make it your second character so you can get a Kookaburra hatched on a character with resources. That's what I would say. Because once you have the Kookaburra, you're playing literally the second best PvE school in the game, top to bottom. With no real weakness. And that's just fun. That's just fun. I was a Balance player initially. Balance is, I think, probably the only school I haven't made a serious attempt at playing the game as. But it does look fun, I will say. Especially if you're playing in a group with people, it looks fun. Shocked we made it past the first. I mean, I was not good at the game. It takes a while. When you're a kid, and even like an early teenager, it's tough. I think I was like 13 when I finally figured out how the fuck to play the game the right way. The right way. Is Arc 1 your favorite for nostalgia or Arc 3? Because that's a tough question. Arc 3 is definitely the most technically sound. I think Caramel is really good. No, Caramel's Arc 4. Polaris is really good. Imperia... Is it Polaris? Imperia? I don't remember. It's Polaris, Imperia, Mirage, I think is Arc 3, right? And it's pretty short. Polaris is, I think, my favorite world in the game besides Wizard City right now. Wizard City is my favorite, A, for nostalgia, B, because it got redone to be very good. But I would say, I think Arc 3 is better overall. Those three worlds are all, like, at least slightly above average. Because Mushu is just hot doo-doo garbage. Marleybone, y'all know my opinion on Marleybone. It's not my favorite. It's not, at least it's short. It's not, I think it's fun to play, but the story is what it is. Sherlock Bones, right? And then Crocotopia is Crocotopia. Where it's like, it's okay. And Dragonspire finishes cool, at least. I'm still gonna kill that guy. I don't even care that he shielded. 21 still sucks. Hey, listen, you'll figure it out. Once you know the basic rules, you'll be fine. If you know what a blade is, you're pretty much there. And if you know what feint is, brother, you're getting straight A's. You made it. Which role has the best? Ooh, best music. Wizard City has great music. Winter Tusk and Grizzline have great music. And I'm gonna say it, Celestia has some amazing music. So it's between those three for me, probably. Although I've yet to play Novus, so maybe that's in there too. But.
You collect a few
You found not
Yeah, it's pretty much just blading and fainting, and then you're there.
a guide led the wizard bride here, but they kept their respectful distance. Eden was braver than the others and came close. You'll find her by that sad patch of dry, barren earth we call.
I didn't know I said that. I guess I do say that quite frequently. The battle theme for Wizard City is nostalgic. Yeah. I like it. I think Wizard City's music as a whole is just really good. I think it's partly nostalgia too, but it captures the same feeling to me as like the Minecraft soundtrack gives to me, you know what I'm saying? It's like a mix of nostalgia, but also just very atmospheric and very nice. They took some of the I think some of the remastered Wizard City soundtracks I like a bit less than the originals, but give Celestia's soundtrack a listen if you don't believe me that soundtrack is very good. Dragonspire also has very good music. I forgot about Dragonspire. Yeah, you're not gonna want to do that. Yeah, basically, if you're any school but death, just go for faint immediately. That's my hypothesis. I have a class guide. If you want to watch it, it's still applicable to the basic core tenets of Wizard 101. I have a class guide from last year that works pretty decently. Nothing can top Club Penguin Pizza Parlor. It's a good song. Club Penguin. I use Club Penguin music in some of my videos. There's some stuff just hidden in there. Hey, yo, Max, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good today. I've had a nice week. Aside from doing my taxes, which sucks ass. That did suck, but that was yesterday. It's a different day today. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I don't have any fucking issues with my taxes, I had to figure out today's going pretty good. Dragonspire is so close to being really good. I'm going to say that. I see a lot of Dragonspire talking in the chat about its soundtrack. That world is so close to being the best world in the game. It's right there. If it just didn't look like shit and paced its quests a bit better, it would be the best world in the game. Club Penguin had some banger events. I watched the fucking video essay on, I forget which one. It was like Project Blackout. It was like the Project Blackout event for Club Penguin. And it was really good. The video essay did a good job reminding me how much I love that. I actually played that event as a kid, and I remembered from that video, and I remember how much I fucking loved getting home, getting on the fucking the CPF phone, or Club Penguin Force, or whatever, and then doing the puzzle to get the information and all that. It was fucking awesome. I have the same problem. Wizmeister. I had to lean in to read that. The Dragonspire's lore is awesome. The writing is just top-notch. It's top-notch. I had so much fun making the story portions of the Dragonspire videos. Because that story is actually good, and it climbed, like, the climax of the entire first arc, and it's well-written and good. Aside from the pacing, which I can skip through because I'm editing a video. I can cut out all the fat that makes it bad. Oh, by the guy with the... He does have a 6-hour Lab Rats video. I got that recommended to me and did not click on it because it's a 6-hour Lab Rats video. But he did make that.
That was good, strong work.
I think my best video I've ever made was the Dragonspire Arc 1 finale of this series, where I did the Malice tier fights and a little bit before it. I think that was overall the best video I've ever made still. That's crazy.
Good work. You, in times of
That did happen. I don't remember if I ever did that in Club Penguin, but I remember seeing it happen a lot. Marleybone main theme is iconic. It's a good theme. There's no way I make it through that without getting pulled. I'm moving. I'm relocating. I remember, I think the thing I did most on Club Penguin was going to fucking Blizzard, logging in, and then some guy being like, oh, we're doing a high school role play in my igloo. Or as the kids called it, their Iggy. And I went in there, I did my thing, and it was fun. And then you get to actual high school and it sucks dick. At least for me, who didn't play sports and had a lot of acne as a teenager. Party of my... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a social experience for just... It was fun. I had fun playing. I had fun playing it as a young lad. Leprechaun the Goat of Arc 1, pretty much. Wait, I think that's where that series... This series peaked. I don't think it will ever get better than that. Ever. I don't. Haven't heard Pirates yet. I can comment on that when I see it, but... Psionic, you and me both, brother. You and me both. High school roleplay. I did that on Roblox, too, as a fucking kid. I'll tell you that, too. I was a fiend. I came up right when Roblox was starting to come around, like when I was like 9 to like 11. Not like the date, which will live in infamy, but... You know, the age range. There's a weekend where you get free access before you got them where you get to keep permanently. That's fucking cool. That would be super sick if they brought that back. They won't, but if they did, it would be cool. Yeah, the Spellman's thing, it's still not enough Spellmans, but I agree with you. You talked about loving One Piece, but what other animes have you watched? I'll be real, I'm not very worldly about anime. I'm not very worldly about anime, but... If I had to pick... sports anime is the one category where I've gone down the rabbit hole. I watched Haikyuu in high school and I was like, this is really fucking good. And then after that, I watched Ace the Diamond and I was like, this is even better. My eyes popped out like a cartoon. And I was like, this is even better. And I watched Major, and I was like, this is really good, too. And so on, and so on, and so on. So, I would say sports anime as a whole. I recently read Kengen Ashura and Kengen Omega. Those were good. I had a lot of fun reading those. I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in middle school. I watched Kuroko's Basketball also in middle school. I did watch that, too. And it was really fun to watch. And looking back on it, it was not a good show. And I watched that. Aomine carries the shit out of Kuroko no Basket. I think Aomine is the only... When I went back and watched it, Aomine is the only character that holds up, writing-wise. I still think he's one of the best sports anime characters ever. But so I would say, yes, I fuck with Kuroko, but I don't think it's actually, like, a good anime. Blue Lock. I watched Blue Lock, too. I was decent. I think it's a bit overrated. But it is weird how nobody's dropped... Some people watching haven't dropped a like or a sub, maybe. Curious. That is curious. I didn't think about it like that, but that's a good point. That is... I've never made the Kuroko and Manu Ginobili comparison. What are your thoughts on Blue Lock? I think it's like the Marvel movie of sports anime. You can watch it and, like... People will be kicking the ball really hard, and there's like the hype moments where you're like, oh my god, that's so cool! And all that happens. But at the end of the day, the story's pretty mid. The characters are not interesting. But it's fun to watch, and that still matters. That makes it... If a show is fun to watch, it's fun to watch. And it was fun to watch, despite being... I think mostly because... The action's good. The animation's good. I read the manga. The art in the manga is fucking amazing. But I think it is mostly carried by the fact that it is such a unique and interesting twist on the shonen sports anime format. Tokyo Ghoul's manga, I've heard, is very good. I watched the anime, and it was very bad. One Piece your favorite anime ever, then? Probably. It depends how it ends, but yeah, right now. Right now, yeah, I would say. The Tokyo Ghoul to fit in with you. That's kind of funny. I know I bought a Tokyo Ghoul shirt from Hot Topic when I was 13 and then never got the balls to wear it in school for good reason, because I shouldn't have wore it. I'd get my shit lit up. I'll tell you that. Attack on Titan fan? No, but I've heard it's really, really, really good. It is crazy. I've heard Tokyo Ghoul's manga is like really, really, like genuinely, I've heard it's peak fiction. Ever fall down the League of Legends hole? Thankfully, no. But my condolences to those that have. Overrated and underrated. I don't know if I watch enough anime to give you a genuine answer. I think the most underrated anime I've ever seen is still Ace of the Diamond to this day. It is probably between that and One Piece. Those are my two favorite shows of all time. If you like sports anime, you will like Ace of the Diamond if you watch it. And you will probably like it more than Haikyuu. You'll probably like it more than Blue Lock. But even then, I guess there is the preference because you get to see a main character go through so much shit. Like, they don't... Like, they go to, like, a powerhouse school. It's not like Haikyuu where fucking... He signs up to the club and he gets in day one and he's the guy now. That's not how this works. You get to see a guy work his way up through the caste system of a strong high school sports team, and it feels so rewarding when he makes strides of progress. So I would watch Ace of the Diamond. You're not going to know a lot of people that watch it, but I would watch it. If you like sports anime. Tokyo Ghoul's anime? Oh, man. It's something. But yeah, League of Legends, huh? I ain't playing that anytime soon. Never seen Ace of the Diamond? It is, essentially, it's the shonen sports anime experience of baseball done, I think, the best any shonen sports anime has ever been done. I have a mom and sister like it. Yeah, I mean, I think most of my parents probably think anime is pretty weird, but now that it's popular, hey, we're getting there. A Minions only run sounds... I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience to do a Minions only run. Maybe I give it a try. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when this series ends. We'll see what happens. No close encounters today. There are some that will be in the future, but today, no, not right now. I don't think we'll get... We might get to a cheating boss today. But I'm not sure, because he's pretty far in the rabbit hole.
Howdy, Captain Blackhoof said...
Gnarly, the gardener, gives you a packet of seeds.
A Wizard TV show could be maybe good if they deviated from the story. If it used the setting that is the spiral and then set a completely new story with it. I will never play League. I play TFT, but I probably won't play League proper anytime soon. There's just too much shit to memorize now. Valorant is my Riot Games vice.
That's amazing. We did some great work.
No, there's no Wizard 1 TV show in the works. I don't think there ever probably will be.
To pack up and return home.
I love this series. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool that people enjoy. Oh, I gotta get a screenshot of this picture.
About how to reach Nemean Rock.
Gotta get this picture in here for the edit. For the edit, just gotta get... Okay, we're good. We're good.
I saw the good work you and Eden Windforest did. Nemean Rock, it is our most sacred site, but it was long held by the Ghost Maid Lions around Nemean Rock. Who is your guide?
Yeah, I try to keep things accessible enough. Gameplay-wise, I think,
But I would consult him before going.
yeah. I think it's easy to do that for the most part because this game is fairly simple to understand. Generally, it just is. You blade and you feint and you figure it out. I did have a leap pad growing up. Figuring out what trapezoids are, yeah, it was crazy. If you make it to Imperia, let's we'll see. Let's cross that bridge when we get there, huh?
You the hardy sort. Did Chief Kakuta said to ask me those.
Where am I in the quest tree right now? Poisoned well. I'm gonna look this up just for a second. Just for a second. Sue me. Well, I actually don't do that. You wouldn't really get much money out of it. There is a cheat a little bit away. So I might... There's a cheat like 12 quests from now. So maybe I'll go until that cheating boss and then we call it. That's what I think. That's an idea. I'll be real, I don't know much about the worlds either. I just paid attention this time. I'm usually a dialogue skipper. Yeah, I plan on just doing the series solo. I just think it's just the most fun. Plan on doing things predominant, like, yeah, I can't even think of a situation where I wouldn't do it solo. Because it's already easy enough for a lot of points. So I'll probably stick to soloing for the most part. Getting to Arc 3 to Arc 4, I don't know what happens, but maybe I'll change it up. Maybe I won't. Do you plan on streaming Wiz every week at some point? I stream, yeah. In May, it gets tricky. Because in May, I won't have as much time to stream because my house will be full of people. I'm going to be, in the first week of May, there will literally be no streams because I'm going to be living with 8 or 9 other people. Because all my siblings come back from college, their significant others are staying here. My aunt and cousin are coming over. My, like, very young baby cousin. Not baby, she's like 11 or 12, but she's very loud. So I definitely won't team up on Waterworks. I think it'd be fun. Like, soloing that would be the fun part, you know? Because anybody can team up with Waterworks and do Waterworks. But soloing it would be the fun part. Even solo Mirror Lake, I'm going to try. And worst case, the series ends and, oh well, I gotta just do other stuff and that's fine. I'm at a point now where I'm very content. If this series ended today, I would be fine. I just don't really care that much. Are you the youngest? No, I'm actually, I'm technically the oldest. I have a twin brother. It's 2 minutes younger than me. And I have a sister that's 2 years younger than me. So technically, I'm the oldest. I probably do give off the youngest vibes, though, which is fair. I'm also not going to share the realm that I'm in because, again, I want voice crack. But again, I want to quest solo. So
It looks like something a guide might carry.
it's the way it's the most spectator friendly. It's the most fun to watch, especially with bosses. So pause. You have a twin. Yeah, not identical though, which would have been way funnier. I love your fashion sense. I mean, it's all right. I don't know. You're literally a stud in the most respectful. That's fucking hilarious. Thanks. That's one of those compliments. You know how, like, guys get compliments like, what is it? Fucking. The meme is like, oh, guys get compliments once a decade. And they hold on to it for like for years. That's where I'm at. I was with my mom when someone mentions casually that I have a twin. I mean, I just mentioned it so much throughout my life. It's like a fun fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when you're in class, it's the first year of class.
Finding Miss Cece's stuff.
Like, you know, it's like they do the thing, right? Every class does this introductorily where they're like, you're gonna like give us 3 fun facts for yourself, like 2 truths and a lie or some shit. And it's like being a twin is such an easy out. Because I could just be like, I have a twin, and everyone's like, okay, whatever. I don't have to like think on the spot of something. Who's the more highly regarded? I don't know. Familially speaking, I don't know. I think this is just a normal boss fight, right? But I don't know.
Uh-oh. There's another one of those bug monsters here. That can't
I'm not going to tell you my realm. I've already said it. I'm not going to share my realm. I'm doing the solo. How it goes. I draw is an easy one. Yeah. Oh, no, this is just Surtur. Let me look this dude up. Does he use storm pips? Do we know for science? Whatever. He doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look too bad. How do you get through worlds so fast? I just play them a lot. That's about it. That's about it. I just play them. Hold on a sec here. All right, I'm good. I'm gonna just fucking get this going. Deck-wise, let's sort that out, huh? Happy for you, man. How many views you getting recently? Streams have been going well. I did not think I'd get this many viewers on streams, that's for sure. What are your plans after the series? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I have ideas, but I can't say anything concrete because I don't exactly know what I'll work on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give people an expectation that they will get a specific video and then not get it. What is this dude? He's mostly going to be using storm stuff that's bad, so... I like have your streams up while doing my own quests or farming. That's cool. It works. I think that's the best way to consume a stream is on the side, chilling out. You know? Alright. I think I'm going to add one more Force Lord and I'll be good. Actually, does Sun? There's no... Sun doesn't resist... I don't think he has... Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have any resistances on his little page thingy. So, we're chilling. Start from scratch? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do that as a stream-only thing at some point, but... Once this run's done, I'm done. I'm done with this concept. You know what I'm saying? Best not to revisit what's been done over and over. Do you like RPGs like Divinity 2? I've never heard of that before. I have never heard of that. but I do like RPGs other than Wizard. That's for sure. I should probably record. I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna record this so I don't have to dig through the VOD and get it back. All right, this turn's gonna happen, and I'm going into commentary mode. I'm going into commentary mode completely. No chat for like a few seconds here. And by a few seconds, I mean like 6 to 10 minutes, depending on how this fight goes. Nah, I'm just gonna take this fight out. There's no continuity anymore. This fight's not going in the video. What other wizards do you have? I have a 146-ish ice, something around there. I've been questing through Lemuria recently. I have a myth that's like level 90, a fire that's level 100. A dead that's like level 50, and a storm that's like level 50, so. Something like that. I've been playing for like a decade, so I got a lot of guys that are up there, but I haven't continued to keep them up there. Forestler's about to take these guys out. Or he's going to take one of them out. The other guy, he'll take a minute. Level 1. I got my fire's up there. He's retired now. He's a gardener. He just be planting shit. He just be planting couch potatoes and chilling. But he makes pet training easier. So there's that. Have you played Genshin? I did play Genshin, like, for, I don't know if it was maybe like 6 months after it came out, for like a solid year. Like from Leeway when that came out to like, what was the third area? The Japan-inspired one. I don't remember what it was called, but I played it and it was alright. Inazuma. I played that, and I played it for like a year, and I got to like AR 54 or 53, and then I just got bored and stopped. And that's about how, that's how it goes with games, I guess, but yeah. I feel like I just did enough in that game, and I'm like, I've seen enough. I have a lot of friends that still play it. What's the Spider Lady plan? The Spider Lady is in Chrysalis, so I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But right now, you got focused on the here and now, the day-to-day. What do you mostly play in Overwatch? DPS. I just play a little support. I would say like Baptiste, Zen, support, sometimes more because it's easy. And DPS, Cassidy, Hanzo, everyone that's annoying, I pretty much play. Torbjorn, literally, the track record stands. Oh, dang, saw the bug and assumed. Nah, this is just as Zafaria bug, you know how it is. Hotter temperatures, they get kind of big out here. They get a little big. You reckon you'd get back into it with new regions? I don't know. I've thought about it. But I've never, like, actually... like, new regions have come out, and I've never really... It's not been enough to stir me into wanting to play. You know what I'm saying? Bap is sick. Bap and Zen, yeah. I just like the loop of Bap. I like characters where are always doing something, and it takes some amount of thought to do the thing. Except Torbjorn, he's my guilty pleasure character. Or I can just, if I'm not feeling it, I can just set it and forget it. Put the turret up, and then I just fucking go about my merry way, my merry day. Something like that. I fucked up that saying, but you get the point. You get the idea. Well, you're talking about Overwatch, yeah, I've been updating quite a bit. I sort of fell off the wagon that last year where it got literally no updates, but I'm back in the game now. I still don't play that often, but I play it a couple times a week. Which one does have a good soundtrack? I forgot. But yeah, it actually is pretty good. I didn't even think about it like that. Zenyatta's really fun, yeah. Zenyatta is mad fun. He's a DPS. He's like a support character for people that don't want to play support. And sometimes I get support and I just want to like frag, and that's where Zenyatta comes into play. Any favorite sports teams? Oh man, I could go wild on that one. In basketball, it is right now the Lakers because LeBron James is there. The Bulls kind of. I'm generally a Bulls guy, but they're pretty ass this season, so I don't really care as much.
You have made a strong muti.
Baseball, I'm starting to get into the Cubs a bit more. I'm still not super into baseball, but I'm getting there. But other than that, I don't know why I said it a lot. I know like 2 sports that I follow. Aside from esports where it gets different, but who's your fave tank? Oh man. I might get canceled for this one, but it's Roadhog. Well, I can say it might be Sigma. I can save this. Sigma also is good. Fave Wizworld? Polaris or Wizard City are probably the 2. Those would be the 2 I'm between. Tox. Yeah. I know. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, but I was a Roadhog main back when he was really good. And I've just kept playing. I have his golden gun and shit, you know? Polaris do be neat. Polaris is neat. I should just have a mob and a boss deck so I don't have to fucking do the song and dance of editing over and over. Always an add-on on the other team. Yeah, it does suck. Although I do like Ana a lot as a character. I also play her on support a lot. If Torbjorn was a wizard, I guess, yeah. If you could just, like, cast turrets and shit, it'd be cool. He's just a dude. He is kind of just a dude, isn't he? Alright, mob time. Buckle up, folks. I'm probably going to end it actually a bit here. I'm going to end it around the 2-hour mark. Because I do have some editing I want to do. I want to keep working on the Pirate 101 video. And I also want to get a short out. Either late tonight or tomorrow. So, who is this guy? Who let this guy get here? Hey, you know what? Do your thing. Whatever. Part 1, yippee. Stream sniper? It might be a stream sniper. It could be. We'll see what happens. Let's monitor closely. Hold on. I have an idea. We're gonna shake him. We're gonna shake him. Fun fact, I have a Storm character that has a meme name, and his name is Wolf Stormblade, much like that guy. But hold on, this will take a second. We're back. I did the incognito realm swap. But yeah, again, I'll reiterate. I'm just trying to quest on my own. That's why I didn't stream this to begin with, because it's MMO and it's tricky. So, if I keep getting stream sniped, I will probably just stream other shit. So let's just keep that in mind. As, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to punish the whole class here. But if it's a consistent issue that I run into, I will punish the whole class. And I'll only stream dungeons.
I hid myself away for a reason. None should see me like
Okay, no minion? A little suspicious. Is that a cheating character? Probably not. But let's check anyway. What's her name? Hold on, let me get back. Queen Tene something. What are we looking at statistically? Fire spells, no cheats. Another one. Squishy Thickums, welcome to member. Gee golly, we got a member in the building. I hope the series never ends. Well, all things come to an end eventually. Welcome to member. Do you think, yeah. I think the first boss fight definitely will. This boss fight, I'll make, maybe, I don't know. Exactly, do your research, do your homework. That's why I try to do my homework for every boss. Tommy, Corey, we starting to train here? We starting to train, is this what I'm seeing? Welcome to member, Tommy. Welcome to our club. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. I'm only gonna get 3 of these. And I'm gonna put 2 of these. You swear. That's funny. Welcome to member, though, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm good. Deck's good. Deck's good. Everything's good. If this fight is remotely interesting, I'll put it in the video, so I'm gonna record. All right. I'm gonna start off with a blade. You know the rules. We all know the rules. It's the bread and butter play. Always got a blade. They're gonna waste all their pips on a meteor, which is crazy. I mean, you do you. You already have no minions. It's already rough enough out here. Now you just stack another one, and then I get a feint on, and then I hit, and that's the game plan. It should work, realistically. All right, feint's going down. I mean, this one... I don't even think I can make this one intense. I mean, look at what I'm fighting against here. Forest Lord should just, I mean, it should just kill. I mean, it should just kill. No way around it. No crit, so maybe, hey, maybe he lives. There's a chance. Maybe she lives. No, there's just no way. There's just no way. I can't even throw that. It's too easy. I could maybe, like, pass a few turns, but even then, it's like, shit. It would just be too obvious. It would just be too obvious. Rover content, yeah. That would have been... I'll keep that in mind for some of the fights coming up, but that one is like, man.
If you can make it, go back to Baobab and tell him young.
Damn, they got me running to Baobab.
Powerful medicine to break this curse.
Will there be regular videos for those who can't attend the streams? Some things will be in videos, some things will not be. The interesting parts will generally be in videos. I plan on making videos a bit longer, as was voted in the poll that I put out earlier. So, most of the stuff that matters it gets there. It'll be in the videos somehow, in some way. VODs also do remain up if you want to watch that. Did the boss in second arc get 8% nerfed once or twice? They did get nerfed. That's a crazy username, by the way. But yeah, VODs stay up too if you want to watch them on your own time. Helps me out. So go for it if you want. Obviously, there's a little bit lost there, but in terms of chatting and whatnot. But hey, think of it as a podcast or something, just less interesting.
Welcome. You need the book about.
I guess I should probably take this one quest here. You only get 110 gold? That's crazy. Why did I accept that? Why did I accept that? Why did I do that? Whatever. A giraffe librarian is a cute concept. I'll just put that out there. Mirage boss just got gutted. I didn't know they got
Zafaria. Why don't you, once you get both
pet stats. I'll take a look. It's not great. It's a 3rd gen pet, so I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. Painbringer, Life Giver, Spellproof. Cheeky, which failed at Mega. Not cool. And then Lifebringer and then Fireproof. Stats, again, not perfect. Agility and Will especially, not great, but it's fine. It does the job for now until I have enough money to get another one. Because I'm trying to play without breeding a pet on one of my other characters. Because that's kind of lame. Kind of lame. Giraffe anything? Yeah, Giraffe's pretty cute. Rewatch Vasu 3 times while playing Animal Crossing. I had trouble getting into the new Animal Crossing. I'll level. Even during COVID, I don't know what it was. Maybe New Leaf just came out at a time in my life where I just really liked Animal Crossing, but...
Hello? Oh, I see. Yes, I can help. There is a grand gem merchant in the
New Leaf was such a goated game, and I held New Horizons to the standard of one of my favorite games of all time, and it didn't work out. Never used a pet aside from, but it's cute. So I'd be interested to see how they work.
You can find a spice merchant in the market. Takozo True Strike. Use my name, and she will give you what you need.
New difficulty concept. Now you got me. I don't even know about this shit. I haven't played any of those bosses since like around like when they came out, give or take. The Storm Titan having $1 million turned to a legend. How long does it take to get a Life Master Amulet from Waterworks? It's not even really worth it anymore, I'll be honest. See, the thing is, Warm Chai is that I grew up with New Leaf. So furniture outside was never a thing. Public works projects were like new and hip and cool. And it was a big fucking deal for customization. But at New Horizons, they're like, yeah, let's just put shit outside. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good change. But I don't know what it is. New Leaf just have more soul in it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to pronounce the NPC names. I'm going to have to do that a little bit. In the video, and I'm not looking forward to it. But I will. I'll butcher all of them.
Once you have done, it will not.
Alright, I'll probably do the big lion boss, and then that'll probably be stream. Emulated Wild World. Wild World. I've heard a lot of people love Wild World. I never played it, but I heard a lot of people loved it. Azteca 2, yeah, it doesn't get better. Hey, Avalon, they'll be pretty easy. Old English names and whatnot. That won't be too bad. Bum, 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 bum. New Leaf soundtrack, I think it's still my favorite game soundtrack ever, besides maybe Minecraft gives it a run. That's a maybe. There's a reason YouTubers be using the New Leaf soundtrack in like all their fucking videos about God knows what to this day. It's because it just slaps. Yeah, I heard that is why a lot of people like it, is for the villagers just being mean. And I think that is nice. I do like that.
You have given us.
You must listen to all dialogue. Oh my, that would honestly, that'd be harder for me than the run I'm doing right now. I'm not even like joking. That's not a joke. I would struggle. I would struggle really hard. Bridge slats. I'm just not a dialogue reader. Especially when I've fucking played these before. I know essentially what happens. And even if I didn't play it, you still kind of know what happens, right? Yeah, that did suck about New Leaf. That did suck about it. But there's like the, I always did the thing where you like dive into the ocean and just sit in a corner of the ocean for 15 minutes so villagers want to talk to you. I'm assuming because they like fear for your sanity. Ever considered playing ARPGs like Path of Exile or Diablo? Diablo 4 looked kind of interesting. But I've never played any of the Diablos that people said were good. That's just Drake's Drake. I already, hey, you can't do it twice. Maybe I could, but. Oh, I have Thane still in here. Get these out of here. Get that out of there. Am I the only one who finds the map and boss symbols on the map are really satisfying? I don't know if I find them satisfying, but I do find them enjoyable. You always go first. When the camera's on, it just works out like that. I don't know what to say. Big KI is involved in some tomfoolery here. Never got perfect town New Leaf. It's not that hard, New Leaf. I think if you applied yourself for a couple months, you get there. In Wild World, it's like really weird, and you have to have shit in a specific grid. I don't even have them. I don't got enough money to pay my taxes. Well, I do, but I barely have enough money to pay my taxes. You think I got enough money to fucking pay KI? You know how many subscribers I have? I'm fucking broke. You're on trial for sketchy turn order luck? Damn. Hey, you know what? Better call Saul. Better call Saul! You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I was watching that like 2 weeks ago, and I just fell off the wagon. And it was really good, but I just stopped watching for whatever reason. Oh, we got level up? I think I got that even earlier, and I just didn't notice. I'm almost... Holy shit! I'm fucking getting up there. He's slipping Jimmy. Yeah, it's shit's so funny. Fuck, that show is good. Let's not get that nickname trending. Let's maybe like totally fair and legitimate. It would be a better prefix or something like that. You know, no hacks max would be cool too. You know, we got options. Let's not just jump right to the worst one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. It'll sort itself out. Are you gonna do Waterworks as its own video? Probably. I don't know when. I don't know if I'll do it in between Zafaria videos or after, or what the deal with that will be, but I will do it. But if I do Waterworks, I'll also probably stream it. Because that's one of those dungeons where if I don't stream, and, like, I win, people are going to be like, oh, well, he probably reset it for that one. He probably, like... So I'd rather just stream it. And if I lose, I lose, just like if I did it offline, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a dungeon? There's, like, nothing going on here. This is, like, the most lame excuse for a dungeon ever. I remember this.
You enter the cave at the foot of Nemean Rock. Someone is trapped in a spider web. You should free her.
Alright, please don't spam too many tower shields. Dang, my matcha's like all foam now. Drink your matcha, kids. Antioxidants are important. I might be hyped for the blandest worlds nobody loves. Well, I mean, I think every world's got a fan, except for, like... I can't even think of one. I don't think there's one. Chrysalis is the closest, but even Chrysalis has some devout fans. You don't want to end up on the wrong side of Chrysalis Twitter. Is it worth it to renew my membership and play Lemuria Novus? I can't give you a complete verdict, because I'm in the process of replaying Lemuria right now. I think it's been fun so far. I think Lemuria is a very good world from what I played, but I can't give you like the, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't give you the, hey, it's Max _ seal of approval. You know what I'm saying? Am I still stunned? No, let's just kill these guys. I'd rather get stunned than them tower shielding. Fan of Crocotopia, many people. Yeah, I like it mostly for nostalgia, and I think it sort of sets up the entire Arc 1 story, so I have some respect for it. I think it's got some good, it's got some bad. Chrysalis never got there. You'll see what it's like, and you'll hate yourself for getting there. There's a good reason why they're runners for the most hated worlds. It's because they're 200 or 300 fucking quests long. A world should not be like that. That should not happen. All right? All right? It just should not be. It's not fun to be there that long. Zafaria is treading on thin ice already at 150. After Chrysalis, it gets good. Yeah, pretty much. Arc 3 is fantastic. Hello? Did my game just explode? Oh, that's not good. Hold on. I'm going to give it a second. We'll give it a second. I'm surprised Visual One still has updates. I think, yeah, I don't know. Because Toontown did have a devout player base. Club Penguin, I understand. I'm going to just fucking reset. That's fine.
Watch this. My pets were
Oh, come on! Now it loads! Now I gotta do that minion fight again. Fucking damn it. Whatever. Whatever. Gonna buy Steel Light for setup. Maybe when I have more money. I'm making do with like fucking $15 LEDs right now. But we'll see what happens. I think I would do that. Maybe once I move out, I will do that when I have more space to make like a better actual like studio, quote unquote, as narcissistic as it is to say. So we'll see. In the future, I certainly will look into it, but right now, nah. This does the job. My setup's kind of scuffed, but it does the job. Was just curious how far the ground. Yeah, pretty much. I'll kind of upgrade as I go along. I think a Blue Yeti and a C920 will get you most of the way there. Toontown is a fan. I've heard the Toontown Rewritten is fantastic, but I've never played Toontown Original, so it doesn't interest me that much. You know what I'm saying? It was like the childhood game. I never really grew up with it. I grew up with pretty much everything but that one. I even played some Neopets, dude, back in that day. But that was like the one I just never got into, really. I probably would have liked it. Dang, bro, is that the school bus? Shoot. Can you shut up? Can those kids get into their homes ain't as important as this minion fight, alright? Those kids not in walking distance of the school gotta fucking... they better get their snowshoes on. Alright, Forest Lord, get the job done. Let's get back up to back to where I literally was a second ago.
I was afraid I was going.
Yeah, that'll do it. It is a new game. What is with this loading screen? You know what? I'm just going to wait and hope it sorts itself out. Because the time I leave, it's going to fucking work. Alright, chat looks like it's just you and me bantering. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to probably stop streaming. I'll be real. If I can't get this to work within the next 10 minutes, I'm going to wait here for 10 minutes. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, it is what it is. When I got into Toontown, it shut down long after, and then Rewritten was made, so you figured it out. There we go. Corporate Clash is fleshed out much more. Yeah. I saw advertisements for it on Disney, but I was never like a big Disney watcher. Let me look this guy's stats. Nurgle, the Burned Lion. Like the Fire Emblem villain from FU7. That nobody really liked. And he wasn't really that good, so fair enough. He's got... What does he have every day? Oh, he does cheat. Okay. Okay, so his cheat is that if you don't one-shot him, he'll dispel you. And then he'll just spam weaknesses every 4 rounds. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. He's a cheating boss. But he's not too bad. He's not... We'll be... Let me get it going, though. I'll put another one of these in here. He cheats, so I'm just gonna... Let's just be prepared. Let's be prepared. You know, everybody stay calm. It's gonna be fine. All right? We'll be all right. Oliver, thanks for the crispy $1. Appreciate it. I'll take it. But... Hey, listen, that's more than I make on an average stream. YouTube AdSense a killer. I'll say that. And, tower shield, yada yada. I should probably put some fire shields in. That's a good idea. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 fire guys. Let's cook. I want a potion, though. Can't be too safe.
My shadow fire will dispel your petty magics and make you weak.
I did do the pagoda dungeon. I got the, like, karate master or whatever thing. Yeah, I did that. I am going to shield off Rip. Going first is awesome. I'm not doing a good job of beating the allegations, but that's all right. And the weakness off Rip. That's always fun. That's always fun. I have the enchant, though. That's huge. I'm going to go... I mean, I'm just going to, I think, go for a straight shot. I'm going to go for my blades. I'm going to get my feint on the boss, and then hopefully he'll die before his cheat even has an impact. Oliver, I'll do it for you, Oliver. This one's for you. This one's for you in specific. Unless I lose, then I don't know what happened. If I lose, I'm nuking the VOD. That's what I'll say. I think I'm safe to get another blade up. That's 2. If I get one more, I think... Actually, I think I might just go for the feint, then just go for the kill. That seems reasonable. Okay, I wish the shield was used on that now. Fucking throwing the fire shark out and then I get the fire dragon. All right, fine. At least he didn't crit, so we can take solace in that, I suppose. All right, I'm just gonna go for the feint and then just go for the hit. The enemies do got a lot of pips. They're stacked, and they just don't run out, and that's Arc 2 in a nutshell. This is probably going to hurt, especially if he crits. I don't know if he can, though. Nah, he's good. He's good. He got rid of that trap, so we're chilling. Another weakness, whatever. They don't stack, I don't think. I think I have time to blade one more, just to be safe. Why not? I'll do one more. And then we go for the sweep. Alright, what are they cooking? That dude passing with 4 pit. Okay, that's gonna hurt if he crits, but if he doesn't crit, it's alright. It's alright. Okay, we're gonna be fine, I think. Well, all or nothing. You know what they say, always good to gamble. Always good to gamble. I'll reach out in a second. Here he is. Here he is. Daddy's home. The crit's there. If this goes through, it's over. It's Jover, as the kids say. All right, that was a little bit overkill. But hey, the job got done. The job got done. All right, chat, what did I miss? What did I miss while I was in YouTuber mode? Another... Oh, Oliver's. Splurge intake. God damn. But I did it for you. I did it for you. How do new pips work? It's basically like... how Mastery Amulets work. So, like how Life Mastery amulets would give you, like, power pips that count towards, say, a life pips along with, like, fire pips if you're a fire wizard. They just do that. Just without the item slot. Except for the NBA play-ins tonight, I am really excited for the NBA play-ins. I think the Lakers are on today, right? Oh, I gotta get a picture of that. I gotta get a screenshot of that. I don't know if there'll be interesting games, because a lot of them are a bit lopsided, but I'm excited. For sure. Man, these fights have not been hard. But yeah, we're in there.
Praise you and your ancestors, mighty wizard. You defeated my brother and cured, sadly, Nergal's witch, the Umbra Queen. My people, please tell Captain Becky Blackhoof that peaceful times will come between the lions and the zebras.
I'm getting B-roll. B-roll time. There I go. Whoop. Oh, where'd he go? Oh my god. Haha. Let's get some B-roll. I was about to say, if they lose that Timberwolves game, that's embarrassing. But the Lakers did almost lose to the Jazz bench twice regular season the last couple weeks, so you never know. You never know with Braun and AD, especially with how injury-prone that team is. You never know. Hold on, I wasn't recording. Oops. Oh. It is mad. I don't think there's ever been a team, at least that I can remember, that has... There's been so much of a difference between, like, how well they could do in the playoffs and how poorly they could do. Because that, like, Lakers team right now, I would not be surprised if they made the NBA Finals. But I would also not be surprised if they lost in the play-in twice. I would not be surprised. Seahawks versus Lions. Turf war. All right, that should be enough B-roll. 30 seconds. I'm never going to use that for more than 6. Let's go wrap this shit up. That's probably going to be the last boss by the stream. I'm going to wrap up whatever this quest line is, and then... yeah, I'll do it. Tom B, thanks for the 1. Appreciate it. Well, I've been such a go-to content creator for this game, by far the most enjoyable one I've seen in years. That's high praise. Very high praise. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's cool to see. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching. I do think this is a general rule of thumb, though. It is probably best not to compare creators to each other, because then people get mad. Throw you the $1. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But as far as compliments go, let's just you know, keep them more so related to my shit as opposed to others. That's all I'll say. But I do appreciate it nonetheless. It's very nice to say, and a very nice donation. I don't know much about basketball, but I saw my Pistons were oh shit! I didn't mean to get into this. Whatever. I guess we're doing this now. I was reading chat and I didn't look at where I was going. It was like texting and driving. Oh, and of course. Hey, that's pretty nice. You know what? We can roll with that one. It's just a general rule of thumb. Are you going to buy the Swamp Mire Gauntlet? Probably not. I'm not the biggest gauntlet. I'm not a Gauntlet Gary. The no damage run? I've seen that. What's his name? Wayne Vanilla? That shit is crazy. Shouts out to him, because I don't have the patience to do anything like that in my life. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So shouts out to him. He's doing cool shit. There's a lot of creators doing very cool things. I know Froggy's too. He's doing the Froggy's is doing the is it like a no mana run or some shit? Like, people are doing some awesome things right now. So there's no shortage of shit to watch. That's all I'll say. I think the Wiz community's been stepping it up a gear as of late. Wait, Vanilla's brain eclipses. Pretty much. Pretty much. Shit, man. It took him over 800 attempts? How the fuck? That's so much willpower and determination and grit. That's so fucking crazy. That is crazy, man. People do some crazy. People are doing cool shit. That's all I gotta say. People are doing cool shit. I don't know how people do that, but that is fucking. That's crazy. You gotta have a lot of time also to do that. I think my only problem with that, like a reason, I guess there's a lot of reasons I wouldn't do that format. One, I'm just not good enough at the game to do it. But two, it would take so long to make a fucking video. Oh my god, it would take so long. And YouTube is where the bread gets earned, you know what I'm saying? It is inspiring patience. I think it's an amazing thing to do. And I think it's just a fucking awesome idea. It's an awesome idea. I hope he keeps it going for the entire game somehow. I'm sure he'll find a way. Shit's awesome. Trying to get the RNG to be spot on. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's a marvel of human engineering. Yeah, mad respect. Mad respect to him, mad respect to Froggies, mad respect to all the other Wiz creators doing their thing and doing it well.
That's great news. Come, let us talk inside my hut.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort. But I think I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close stream here today. Please stop at Darkmoor. I mean, there's a series I'll get in at some point. How far into Zafaria are you? I'm like the first like quarter. All right, we don't have to put luck in quotations. All right, come on. It was obviously luck. But yeah, plenty of room for people to do very cool shit in this community, I think. I'm gonna actually put it to the stream ending stream because the stream's gonna be pretty much over here. But I would probably also break a lot of computers. Let's go over to the stream is over. Thanks for watching. So nobody gets the wrong idea that I'm still playing. But regardless, a lot of cool people doing cool shit. Glad I'm able to be a part of it in some capacity. And yeah. There's still room here. If you wanna be a Wizard 101 content creator, there's a lot of room to do cool shit. So yeah. I came in so late. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple hours in. I got videos to edit. I'm a one-man band around here. But, yeah. I'll be doing another stream on Thursday. Don't think it'll be Wiz, but it will be something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It could be. But I got some shit to edit, so I'll be in the fucking mines. I'll be in the editing dungeon getting together the Pyro 101 video that I want to get out by the end of this week. Heard the Mario movie was good, yeah. I've heard it was a good movie. I've heard there's a lot of references in it, but kids love it. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That's an idea. That's an idea I might do on Thursday. Adios. I took Spanish 4, I can say that. I cheated on every let me just say I took Spanish in college. Allegedly cheated on a lot of them. I never even got agreed, so I probably don't even say allegedly, but it was an alleged thing that I may have allegedly cheated on in Spanish online. Probably worth playing. I don't know. I can't answer that. It's a good game, but if you're looking for an MMO with an active player base, I would probably turn elsewhere. It's a fun game. If you've never played it, I would recommend playing it just as a single player experience. But all right, I'm gonna close out here. I could get stuck answering questions all day, so I'm gonna just head out and then yeah. Be back on Thursday, 1 p.m. for something. Don't know what, but something. Peace out. Stay safe.